Mom, I will top gate and I will pakka cross 100 rank. You will see. Then my mom told,
Wow.
अरे चलो ये तो बोलता है बहुत बड़ा बड़ा बोलता है करता कुछ नहीं है ऐसा एक्सप्रेशन है उसका. तो चलो मैं आया अभी तो मार्क्स भी आ गए ना तो मेरा मामा और पापा बहुत खुश है and I thought I was gonna crack gate in my third year itself, but then suddenly because of COVID my grandfather expired, and then my father was also hospitalized, and so my preparation was it stopped abruptly, and I was unable to concentrate on my studies. I छोड़ दो यार gate. Now I will go for campus placements. Then I went for campus placements, and then I got selected for L&T, Larsen and Toubro. And then after that, I was posted in Gujarat. So the good part is I was posted in the project, India's first ever bullet train project. So as a senior engineer, that was an on-site job, and I'm the one of the youngest engineers on the site. There are three things that everybody must keep in mind. I call it UPS. Understanding yourself, first point. See, sir, I think you have watched the 12th Fail movie, right? In the 12th Fail movie, he used to prepare 12 hours, 13 hours. We will watch those movies, and some students will get inspired from those. It worked for him, but it may preparing 12 hours may not be optimized for you. What's best for others may not be best for you, good for you. And second point is, when I started my preparation, I used to watch your videos on YouTube. One day I should sit, one day I should, and this is that I am really feeling happy, sir.
Hello everyone. In this session we have GATE 2025 mechanical topper Sai Kiran with us. He is from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, and he did his BTech from College of Engineering, Andhra University. He was a full video course student of Exergic 1 course basically, which has full video course, question bank, test series, study material, everything basically. And I'm sure his journey is going to be very inspiring for many of you. Let us begin with your journey, Sai Kiran. But first of all, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And also I want to congratulate you as well, because I think student success, I think it matters the same to you as it matters to us.
Very true. Thank you so much. Let us begin from your journey. Which was your first attempt? How it was? Tell us the journey till the latest attempt.
Sir, my first attempt was actually in 2021, in my third year. So coming to my journey, I have me and my friend were searching for GATE, which what is the best website for preparation of GATE in the COVID time. We were in home sitting, ideally don't know what to do, so we were searching for so many through so many websites, and we got to know Exergic, and we have seen those demo videos that you upload on YouTube. So we have seen it, and we thought, sir was actually teaching really good, and we thought, okay, why not? Let's take Exergic and try it. And we have taken it and we tried it, and we really liked it. And I thought I was gonna crack gate in my third year itself. But then suddenly, because of COVID, my grandfather expired, and then my father was also hospitalized, and so my preparation was, it stopped abruptly, and I was unable to concentrate on my studies. My grandfather's death, it took a lot of toll on me, so I stopped preparing altogether. So my third year gate was, out of the question. And then fourth year came, and there is a lot of home loan that needs to be cleared. And because of the COVID, my father, he was not in a situation to do business, so he was sitting at home. There is no income source, so I need to pick up a job immediately. I can't wait for gate, and even if we qualify gate and get a job through gate, it needs so many of months after the qualification to get into the job. So I छोड़ दो यार gate. Now I will go for campus placements. Then I went for campus placements, and then I got selected for L&T, Larsen and Toubro. And then after that, I was posted in Gujarat. So the good part is I was posted in the project, India's first ever bullet train project. So as a senior
Oh,
engineer, that was an on-site job, and I'm the uh, one of the youngest engineers on the site. So
wow.
I learned a lot from there, like how I was a senior engineer, so I have to manage the entire site. So actually, I'm not a team player. So I learned how to handle a team, so many things from there. And my
Hmm. Hmm.
major role used to be planning there.
Hmm.
So I have worked hard for 2 years, and then I earned some money, and then I cleared off the home loan, and then I thought, okay, now home loan is cleared. So why to stay in the company? Let's resign and let's start preparing for gate. And then that is the first time. Uh, sorry, not the first time. That is the time I have resigned from my job and came back to my home and started preparing for gate. So it took me 1 year, and I dedicatedly, sincerely, wholeheartedly, whatever we may say, I have dedicated myself for gate preparation 1 year, and then here I am sitting right in front of you and talking to you. So this is my
such
journey,
a
sir. I faced
such
so
a
many
wonderful
hurdles,
journey.
but
Yes, yes.
eventually I overcame, and now,
No, no, it's such a wonderful journey, so inspiring that even after many hurdles, right? Family issues also
yes,
came.
sir.
Even after you got the job, right? There
Hmm.
also there was a chance that you could have carried on, but you remembered your goal that
Yes,
you
sir.
wanted to clear your home loan or whatever family situation was there. And as soon as that was done, you came back on track and just cracked gate. I mean, it is so wonderful to hear your entire journey.
Thank you,
And
sir.
I'm sure you also, along the way, as you told, you worked in different positions in one of the most reputed companies of
Hmm.
India. So you also learned a lot of things which are going to be useful for you in the future as well.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure there would have been many times along the journey where you might not be feeling good, right? When it
Hmm.
comes to gate preparation, that whatever for whatever reason you were not able to do. Or
Hmm.
even when you started gate preparation, since you resigned from a very good job, so there might be questions or doubts in your mind or some phase where you were not feeling well. So was there any such phases and how did you overcome such phases? What
Sir.
tips will you give?
Actually, when I came back home, everybody was giving me this negative input. Why did you resign? Why did you resign? What if you did not crack gate? So yeah, even my parents were scolding me. My father scolded me, bashed me left and right. Why did you resign? Why did you resign? I actually in my notice period, my mom called me one day and asked me, "Did you rethink about your resignation?" Mom, I told her no. Why? That is a good job. Why are you leaving it? This is not my goal. I don't want to be here. My goal is a gate, and I will go through it. Then no, 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 don't do it, don't do it. Then, mom, I'm telling you one thing. Be confident about your son. He will crack you. He will crack gate. And then I recorded a audio call. Audio clip. Mom, I will top gate and I will pakka cross 100 rank. You will see. Then my mom told, अरे
Wow.
चलो ये तो बोलता है बहुत बड़ा बड़ा बोलता है करता कुछ नहीं है ऐसा एक्सप्रेशन है उसका. तो चलो मैं आया अभी तो मार्क्स भी आ गए ना तो मेरा मामा और पापा बहुत खुश है. So even while preparation also my friends also used to tell me, "Arey, why you unnecessary?" So this is the only negative thought I was getting continuously from everybody. Why did you resign? What if you did not get? So the only thing you need to do in this situation is be confident about yourself. Be put that trust and faith on your preparation. That's the only thing that has saved me. And if anybody is watching this video, that's the only thing that will save you also. Yes, sir. That's it.
Having the confidence in your own self,
Yes, sir.
irrespective of whatever external input you are getting,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
Because many students, when parents sometimes feel doubtful about their decision, so they instantly lose hope.
Yeah.
Many
Exactly.
students, right?
Yeah.
But you actually converted that into a challenge.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, I forgot to say this. My father actually challenged me.
okay.
You crack the gate, and I will give you whatever you want. Then okay, challenge accepted, dad. Then now I want the challenge.
Yes, that's the thing, that when sometimes you don't get external support, so
Hmm.
rather than getting demotivated, convert that into a challenge like
Challenges,
Sai
exactly.
Kiran did. So it's a very wonderful thing, that can happen in your preparation journey. It will make it even more interesting for you. Sai Kiran, since you covered, I was just checking your course progress, every entire thing, 100% lecture, study material, everything.
Yes, sir.
What I wanted to know from you is, since you were having study material also, video course also, question bank, test series, TSP, how did you manage everything together? What was the timeline?
Sir, timeline is I actually started preparation from January 1st, 2024.
Okay.
So, if I considered 13 months as my time period before giving the gate. So, February 1st,
Hmm.
if we take as gate, so there are 13 months. So,
Yes.
in these 13 months, what I have done is first, last 3 months, I have put it aside for only for completely revision and giving test series, FLDs, all that. And these 10 months completely for preparation and a revision in between and giving some
Hmm.
questions test series as well. So, what I used to do is, sir, sorry, what I used to do is I have done a macro planning when I started preparation. I took a week, what to do, what not to do. I have completely focused myself for a week, and then I prepared a macro plan. Okay, 30 days I have to give for strength of materials.
Hmm.
20 days I need to give for EM, 30 days for
Hmm.
TOM. And the fluid mechanics, MP, these are a little big, and I'm also a little bit weak in those subjects. So I have
Hmm.
given 45 days for that. I have
Okay.
started my preparation from EM and then SOM and then theory of machines and then
Hmm.
mission design
Hmm.
and the thermodynamics part, heat transfer, applied thermodynamics,
Yes.
thermodynamics, and then I came to fluid mechanics and AMP, and then there are these little subjects, right? Material science, industrial engineering. So all these little subjects I have prepared for a month.
Okay.
And coming to revision, what I use it to do is, sir, let us take SOM. So SOM I have planned it for 30 days. So let us take, there are 300 lessons in SOM, let us consider. So what I use it to do is 300 by 30. So 10, 10 lessons per day I need to cover at minimum.
Hmm.
So what I use it to do is, so 10, right? 10, I use it to plus 2 or plus 3. So every day I use it to cover 12 or 13 lessons.
Okay.
So the amount of lessons I need to cover for 15 days, I use it to cover it in 12 or 13 days. So these remaining 2 or 3 days, whatever that is left in my plan, I use it to give it for revision and giving test series of the previous subjects. So at the same time, I am covering the current syllabus and I am also revising. So uh, if we see a broader look, there are 13
Hmm.
months and I have done revision every 15 times. Sorry, every 15 days once I have done revision. So
Hmm.
26 times in this one single year, I have done the revision 26 times and I have given test series 26 times. So this is how I revised and I prepared.
So when you used to revise after completion of a subject,
Hmm.
you used to revise just the recent subject which you covered, or every subject that you have covered
Huh.
so far?
So in the beginning, like after the completion of just 2 or 3 subjects, I used to give 2 or 3 days only for the for the revision purpose and giving test series. While I'm progressing, and then I came to the end of the syllabus. I used to give 5 or 6 days. So the timeline also used to increase for the revision because there are so many subjects, and I used to cover all those subjects that I have covered in the past.
Understood. So as soon as the more and more subjects you were covering,
Hmm.
so revision time after completion of next subject used to slightly increase,
Yeah.
so that all the previous subjects can
Huh.
also be revised.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to numerical solving while covering the syllabus,
Hmm.
of course there are solved examples, but other than that, there are also question bank, TSP, PYQs. So how you used to solve them parallelly? What was again the timeline of these?
There is also another thing, sir. In this 30 days timeline that I have given, uh, I told you that I will complete the first half in 12 days and the second
Hmm.
half in 12 days. But the second half, I will cover it even before 12 days only. I will cover it in 10 days.
Okay.
So the remaining 2 days, I use it to give it for practice questions and question bank. So all these all these question bank and practice questions, I use it to cover it in the last 2 days. and after that I again use it to revise. So
Revise.
after the completion of each and every subject, I use it to cover the questions that are specific to that subject. I will complete it, and then I will come back to revision.
Got the point. So the timeline that you told, that included everything related to subject, right?
Yes.
From covering lectures to notes making to solving questions, practice, and at the end revision.
Yes, sir.
Got it. So on everyday basis, you will have to dedicatedly cover a lot of portion, because if you are planning to finish a subject within 10 days, let's say, then obviously you will need that to dedicatedly prepare every single day, make use of every single day.
Yes, sir.
Only then you will be able to complete the lectures and make notes.
Yeah.
So on an average, how many hours you used to cover video lectures daily, and then any other note making process?
For 6 to 8 hours in between, sir. I use it to give for lecture, and these notes I use it to prepare it while watching lecture itself.
Got it. And these 6 to 8 hours are non-negotiable. Every
Yes,
day,
sir.
whenever you are covering the video lecture, you used to do them without
Yes, sir.
any distraction and anything.
No. Very efficiently, I use it to prepare those 6 to 8 hours.
Got it. Because today many students, what they do, that they will prepare, but mobile will be right beside them, right? So they will start scrolling in their mobile, and then again they will study, then they will scroll mobile. On the clock, it will feel like they have studied for 8 hours, but in reality, actual time would be very less.
Yes, sir.
So
Exactly.
this is what you need to keep in mind, right? Effective number of hours is what matters, without distraction, without losing your focus. So for the 3 hours of the examination, based upon your previous experiences, what was the strategy this time for the 3 hours, and how it turned out in exam hall?
So actually, the paper, as you know, it was super easy. Nobody came prepared. The expecting paper will be really this easy. So
Yes.
all those things that I kept in my mind was suddenly, demolished my strategy, everything. So I made strategy right sitting in front of the desk in the exam hall. So in my 3 hours, what I have done is 20 minutes I gave for aptitude section, 20 minutes. So there are 180 minutes, right? So 20 minutes for aptitude and 160 minutes for covering the technical and mathematical part of the paper. So in that 160 minutes, I used to spend 130 or 140 in between, 130 to 140 minutes for going through the paper and giving and attempting all these questions. And I use it to mark for review those questions which I'm doubting whether I might have made any silly mistake. I use it to round every question. So in that last 20 or 30 minutes, I came back and I checked, and sir, fortunately there was 2 marks question, 3 questions that I marked for review, doubting that there might be a silly mistake. And I came back and I checked, and in those 3 questions that I found that I have done some silly mistake. So if I did not give that 20 to 30 minutes now, maybe I may not be sitting here giving you an interview. So for everybody watching this, you have to give those 20 to 30 minutes, especially for checking those questions.
Yes. Correct. And this year, this funda became even more clear, because this time many students got extra time to check their attempt,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
So everyone has told this, almost every topper, that when they checked again, even the questions were easy, simple,
exactly.
and doable.
Really,
Still,
sir.
4, 5, 6 marks of silly mistakes they were able to find.
Yes, sir. This year it became more evident than any other previous year.
Absolutely. That how important it is, that it is not just about solving more and more and studying more and more. It is more about accurately attempting what you know in the exam hall, right?
Yes, sir.
And accuracy is very, very important here.
Yeah.
So when you might be solving test series, as you told that 3 months before gate you started revision, full length test, all these test series, time focused preparation. So at that time, did you face challenge in the beginning while solving questions?
No, sir, not at all.
What were the marks that you were getting?
No, sir, not at all. I did not face any challenge because I was continuously revising it a number of times that I did not feel any different. So I felt like solving just like normal question, like practice question. That's it. I did not face any difficulty. So this is the confidence that you will get if you are preparing, if you are revising those many times.
Yes.
And I used to get uh, in top 10. I used to get in majority of the tests. That's what I remember.
Wow.
I don't remember exactly about how many marks I
It's
used to
okay.
get.
So this is a very important point that Sai said, that many students, when they start writing test series, in the beginning phase, everyone struggles with revision because they
Yes,
don't
sir.
remember the formula, don't remember the concept. So
Hmm.
half of the concentration, half of the focus goes there only,
Yeah.
not in actually solving, but recalling what was the formula, what
Hmm.
was the concept, right? So if you are well versed with the revision by the time you start your tests, your attempt will, means test series performance will be very well, and you can totally focus then on accuracy, on numerical solving skills, rather than recalling and revising and all those sort of things. Once you started test, then also it requires parallel revision,
Yes, sir.
right?
Hmm.
So what was your strategy of revision in last 3 months?
So, sir, when I started giving test series, uh, my plan changed of about the how I revise. So I used to study for 8 hours. First 5 to 6 hours I used to give it for test series and checking whatever the mistakes I have done. Like if I am lacking in any conceptual information, I will going on lectures and watching it again. So I used to do it in the 6 hours time slot, and another 2 hours I used to give dedicate myself for completely for revision. If not 2 hours, probably sometimes I used to give 3 or 4 hours also, uh, depending upon how I feel about revision on that particular day. So I used to revise every day continuously 2 to 3 hours. So that was my plan. So as I have already revised previously so many number of times,
Hmm.
so this time
Hmm.
revising it is very simple for me.
It would take very less time
Yeah.
as compared to previous times, but at times it, I'm sure it would have felt boring, that why
Yes,
I'm
sir. This is
doing
the,
same thing.
you know, this is the feeling that I got. So revising so many times, it feels like you are carrying the entire globe on your shoulders. The weight, the boring feeling that you get is immeasurable. So to achieve great things, we need to push ourselves. That's the only thing that,
Yes, yes, absolutely. Especially revision is something which if you don't do, you will forget.
yeah.
If you will do, it will feel boring. So
Mm.
you will have to pick your poison, whether you want to forget the concepts or you want to remember but be bored while revising.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, second one is better. So this is something which, but because of which many students don't do revision. They feel like,
Mm.
"Hey, it is boring." But that's not the right way. You will have to revise, like Sai Kiran not only revised while preparing, while finishing the syllabus, but also continued it after it. This is very much important. What about the subjects which were your favorite? What were those subjects?
Favorite subjects was EM and SOM and fluid mechanics as well, and thermodynamics. These
So,
four are my favorite subjects.
got it. So, what tips will you give to students from your favorite subjects, especially mechanics? Because many students struggle with the numericals of mechanics. So, what tips will you give to students?
Sir, engineering mechanics is such a subject now. It lays foundation for all the subjects that's out there in the gate. And I have seen also most of my friends, they will struggle with engineering mechanics, and then they
Hmm.
will also struggle for other subjects as well when they come across the basics of EM in those subjects.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So EM is one such a subject that even though it is taking a lot of time, I have
Hmm.
planned it for
Hmm. Hmm.
20 days. Let us
Hmm.
say, if I assume that I am weak in EM, I would have given it probably like 40 or 45 days for EM.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So for whomever students watching this, please give it the required time because it lays the fundamental and foundation for all the subjects that's preceding it. That's
Correct. That's correct. Uh, as per your experience and your gate journey, what are the some qualities, maybe one or more than one qualities, that gate aspirant must have in order to succeed in gate?
uh, first thing is determination because everybody is gonna talk negatively and you may lose will so many times in the while preparing that maybe what if I not achieve it. So this is the number one quality, determination. And then number two, confidence. Even though you are determined to do great things, if you don't lack the confidence to do it, then you are destined to be doomed. So these two are the main qualities. And the third thing is, sir, what I want to say is there are, I want to give three tips to everybody. There are three things that everybody must keep in mind. I call it UPS. Understanding yourself, first point. See, sir, I think you have watched the 12th Fail movie, right? In the 12th Fail movie, he used to prepare 12 hours, 13 hours. We will watch those movies and some students will get inspired from those. It worked for him, but it may preparing 12 hours may not be optimized for you. What's best for others may not be best for you, good for you. So in my case, I used to study only 6 to 8 hours. If I cross that 8 hours boundary, then I used to get headache and it used to be messed up. So first you have to understand what are your strengths and weakness. Coming to my strength, I'm really good at logic and reasoning and critical thinking. But coming to my weakness, I'm really weak in memorizing formulas. If there are 100 formulas, I use it to hardly remember 30 to 40 formulas. So understanding yourself, your strengths and weakness is the first point that a aspirant needs. If you understand your strength and weakness, then you can act accordingly to it. Accordingly. So coming to me, how I have overcome those weaknesses are with my strength, I overcame that weakness. What is my weakness? It is remembering only 30 formulas out of 100. So what I use it to do, I use it to remember single formula, and if I go one step back to that formula, I use it to get another formula. And if I go one step
Yes.
forward, and I use it to get another formula. So I use it to derive in 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay.
So I use it to remember one pivot formula, and then all other formulas I use it to derive in hardly 10 or 15 seconds in the main examination. So this is how I overcame my weakness by using my strengths. What is it? It is logic and reasoning. So first point is understand yourself. There are so many great books in this world, but the great book that you can ever read is none other than yourself. That first point.
Correct.
And second point is make planning. If you don't lack the planning, you can never achieve great things. This is what I learned from my experience. Our project used to be good. They were spending lots of money, but my project was leading behind the schedule. Why? Because they don't have any planning. And my work majority of my work used to be focused on planning. So I got to know
Yes.
the importance of planning there. So once you plan, sir, we will get that picture in our mind. Okay, what's we are going to do, what we will do. So that's the second thing every aspirant must keep in mind. And third thing is strategizing, revision, test series, and note making. So just like I said previously, note making, test series, these all uh, should be done periodically and according to yourself. What's best strategy for you, optimal strategy for you, you have to consider it.
Absolutely. So very wonderful tips, Sai Kiran, you have given. It reflects that not only you are absolutely clear in your gate journey. From day one itself, you made the plan of
Yes, sir.
13 months, left 3 months, then 10 months. So since day one, you are absolutely clear in your journey. But the tips that you gave in the form of U, P, and S, I'm sure they are going to help a lot of aspirants. Now, aspirants, you don't. That's what Sai Kiran said, that you don't have to exactly replicate what he said regarding formula or regarding anything, right?
Yes, sir.
But plan as per your understanding of yourself. What are you good at? What is your weakness? How much time you have? Based upon that, you make a plan and stick to that plan with confidence, irrespective of any other external influence.
Since the beginning of my preparation, I used to dedicate myself 8 or 9 hours for preparation itself. So one day I realized that I also need some physical activity. So this is the one essential thing that everybody, don't concentrate enough, sir. Resistance training, strength training, not running or walking. These comes under cardio.
Yes.
There is some other thing known as resistance training. So
Yes.
lifting weights. Every aspirant should also uh, do at least 45 minutes,
Yes.
5 days a week,
Yes.
not 7 days a week, 5 days a week, 45 minutes at least they have to train. Otherwise, they can't, they can't sleep well. If we do 45 minutes of resistance training, everybody can sleep well and perform really well. Actually, I have seen that improvement in my thinking and every bodily function that I have. Everything got improved after I started a resistance training.
Yes.
So this is one thing that I want to convey. And also, while you were giving lectures online, live lectures, there I have seen in the chat box that many students are saying, "Sir, I'm lacking concentration. Sir, I am unable to concentrate." These are things continue, not once or
Yes.
twice. Everybody was spamming those messages, "Sir, how to do, how to do." So for every one of those, please start resistance training, and then if you want to go further, start taking creatine. There is a supplement known as creatine.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not a nutritionist or anything. It's just the methods that I have followed.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
also giving you. There is a supplement known as creatine.
Yes.
Creatine is must. Actually, what it does is it plays a major role in our ATP generation production.
ATP generation to the brain as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So our brain starts functioning better on creatine. First
Yes.
thing, and you want to, if you can spend more money, then you can spend some more money on omega 3s as well.
Yes. 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 Correct.
So these are the supplements that that will definitely improve your performance by at least 10 or 20%. I'm the live example that's sitting in front of you. So if you are willing to spend the money, just
Correct.
do some research on your own
Yes.
and start taking it. It will really help in your preparation.
Absolutely correct. Because eventually, if you look at this exam, so your brain, your mind, your body is
Yeah.
going to be a tool to help you achieve that. Just
Yes.
like you have many tools, like your concepts and everything. This is also one of the tool for exam that you can maximize, right? Even by 10%, 20%, if your focus improves, it will be good. But nowadays, what is happening? Majority of the aspirants are in the name of break or rest. They are scrolling, they are spending time on social media, which is not a break. Your brain is not getting any help out of it.
Yes,
So
sir.
rather than you do some strength training, if not by weight, use body weight, do push-ups, pull-ups. These things you can do at home without going to the gym, right? So you can also use your body weight for resistance training. But the thing is that spend some time, 30-45 minutes daily on exercising. It will help you feel good, right? It will help you feel more alert, more focused, right? And these are scientifically proven things. These are not some pseudoscience points, right? They are scientifically proven.
Exactly, sir. Everybody, if we give this suggestion, they will say, "Arey, chalo, you are telling some nonsense." No,
Yeah.
this is not nonsense. This is the science.
Yes, yes, absolutely correct. So you can start, students who are listening to it, those who are having trouble with focus, with alertness, definitely you can try, and you will start seeing how good it is going to be. So it was great talking to you, Sai Kiran, once again. Congratulations for your continued success in GATE and in any and more fields that you might explore in future. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.